Hey, 1:50 a.m. decision makers. Just real quick, sorry for the long pause between videos. Uh, don't have really an excuse for it other than just that I've let the day-to-day business of life keep me from making the choice to let those things keep me from being consistent on this. But like you'll hear as far as with all the quotes and things like that I plan on sharing, the main thing is to dust yourself off, pick yourself up, and just keep moving forward. It's ironic as far as what I'm sharing today, considering the long pause that we have had as far as between videos. Hope that you're still working on your 1:50 a.m. decisions, that you're still looking for ways to become a little bit better each day, and staying committed to those practices that will help take your career, your personal life, your relationships, whatever it may be that you're working on, to that next level, to that increased richness and connection, and dare I even say, intimacy. Today's quote comes from a member of the Quorum of the 70 in the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. His name is Elder L. Whitney Clayton. And he says, "The trial of our faith will always involve staying true to simple daily practices of faith." Again, the trial of our faith will always involve staying true to simple daily practices of faith. So I wanted to share this as far as with the group in general, understanding that not everyone believes in God and such, but the reason to share it is because all of us are operating on some level of faith. It is faith that if we stay longer at work, that we will be able to get that promotion. It's faith that if we exercise today, that we will be able to have a stronger body. It's faith that if we avoid eating that chocolate cake, that we will lose the extra pound that we've been wanting to that week. That is really what it is. And each day it's those small things, those things that we must do each and every single day to be able to reach the goals and to accomplish what we want to be able to accomplish. And even when it seems like it's not working, even when it seems like it's not worth it, even when it seems like you deserve a day off, that is the time when you need to not take that day off, when you need to keep going, because that is when you usually hit the mother lode, or when you hit pay dirt, as they say. It is those times that you will get ahead. The idea of success, or many of the speakers that I've been listening to, like Brendan Burchard and Tom Bilyeu and Tony Robbins, etc., etc., many of the people I'm listening to these last couple of years, there was a mantra when I first started listening to self-development material, back with like Stephen Covey's 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, and even Brian Tracy and such. They would talk about working smarter and things like that. Now, much of the mantra is, although still working smarter, the mantra is to outwork your competition. Always be doing more work. There may be some who are more talented than you are. There may be some who are smarter than you are. But if you are willing to outwork them, then you will always beat them. You may not control how talented they are, or even how talented you are, but you can always control how hard you work. And being committed to those daily practices of faith are going to be able to help you get ahead and to be able to reach that next level. That faith that if you invest in the relationship with your child today, even if they don't particularly like you, maybe they're going through that teenager stage, but you're willing to invest in that, and you're doing that, and you're doing it over and over again, and you got that consistency, eventually that teenager, or if it's long enough, and you must be prepared for this if it is this long, or that young adult will one day recognize the consistent love that you had for them, to be able to reach out to them, even though maybe that love was not returned. It will be on those times that you will recognize that love was never wasted, but that it kept building and building. And their resentment during those times and their pushback during those times was only to ensure that your love was actually sincere. It wasn't just a love to be able to get them back in line so that way they would do what you would want them to do. It was a love that you just wanted them, and that you would accept them for who they are and what they want to be able to do with their life and what they want to be able to accomplish. So, hope you enjoyed today's thought. Again, it is the trial of our faith will always involve staying true to simple daily practices of faith. Comment below, subscribe if this is bringing value, share if this is bringing value. Love to be able to hear your guys' thoughts and feelings about this. Hope you have a wonderful day. I will be back on Wednesday. Have a book review coming up. One of the first motivational books that I ever read that had a great impact and has been the foundation for much of what I read and what I do and how I use my time today. So looking forward to sharing that with you. Thank you so much, everyone. And as always, continue to have the courage to make those 150 AM decisions. Good night.